Before the episode start, it was streamed at my Twitch live, so if you like, please check it out. Okay, now back to the episode. I'm gonna talk to him. Hello, Mr. Morning. 10 crates of meat, 10 crates of vegetable, various amounts of firewood, and camping equipment to be given to the Monolith outpost. 3 crates of various ores that to be sent to the Hoishan Hall warehouse in exchange for the spare parts for tools in various amounts. Alright, sorry for making you wait. What do you need? Ah, it's you! Oh, since when we were that familiar with you? I mean, you are the heroes who saved Leeway. Your deeds are remembered by us all. Since you're here at the Chasm, nice stash, you must be here on some important business, in which case, I'm sure you must have a permit from Lady Kiching, right? We don't. Really? I mean, sorry to trouble you, since you must be very familiar with Lady Ningguang, a permit from her might hold still more weight. Could I see it, please? Well, we don't have that either. Well, the Lord Tianchu is reclusive yet approachable, and also has great vision in the good of the people at heart. Surely he was the one who gave you permission to enter the chasm then? Maybe. In that case, would you mind letting me see your papers? We don't have any. I guess you don't have that either. Well, Miss Ganyu works at Eugene Terrace sporting the Hyuxing directly, so I'm sure her opinion would be in lockstep with theirs. You at least have her permission, don't you? Actually, you know what? We could have just asked Ganyu to sign up on this. I can go look for her right now. Okay. So, you've come at a bad time. This is really not the season to be visiting the chasm. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is still working on eliminating a great safety hazard within, so this is still very much a danger. So I can help. If you have been commissioned by some merchant or urge us to open the mine faster, then I suggest you read the report I submitted to Chenglu Hall carefully. What's this person talking about exactly? Could you tell me more about the chasm? Right, so about the chasm, if you don't tend to leave just yet, you're free to explore the area a bit. But please do keep your action with the remit of leeway laws in status. I should mention though that there is a place that I highly recommend you avoid. For example, the Great Mine in the center of the chasm has had a 7-star array cast over it, by which I mean exactly what I say. It's a seal placed over the area by piercing. Well, that's quite a clear explanation. As for the weak, I mean focal point of the array, it lies in the bedrock's key surrounding the area. They were placed by the Qsing themselves, connected in series to affix the energy flowing through the array. The area around the bedrock's key has seen an abnormal amount of geo-elemental. I can't read that. It's almost as if the thing beneath yearns to finally emerge. Never mind me. I was just talking to myself. So yes, that's how things are. Please do not, and I repeat, do not go near the 7-star array, and don't even think about going down there to explore. The bedrock keys are definitely not losing structural integrity, and the surrounding areas are most certainly not plagued by any strange geo-elemental convergence. So please don't you think of going do anything at all. But I know what you're going to ask. There are most certainly no precious treasures down there, nor are there any prehistoric fossils to be had, and banish any thought you have about giant ancient ruins. Yes, please do not bear any fruitless expectation towards this place. The way you're saying all this is super suspicious. Not even mushrooms will grow down there, nor are there wish-granting stone, and there are definitely no sailors who grow strong just by eating mushroom again. Do not get your hopes up. Yeah, sure. There's no need to be so fierce. Anything else I should look for? I guess that you go speak to Zongkoi first. She is an adventurer hired by the ministry and was once a miner here. She knows the chasm geography like the back of her hand. Also, let us write you a certification real quick. When she sees it, she'll know that you're trustworthy. That said, I must warn you that Xingqiu is definitely not the sort of person who has trouble standing still, and definitely has no thought on going the array and having a look underground. So there's no way that she would ever put a team of idle adventurers together to brazenly enter hazardous areas. As such, you can forget about asking her to help you enter the chasm's mind. You got it. Did you really? Yeah, I'm good. As long as you understand we're good, in which case I won't take up any more of your time. Well, thank you for the information. So we're back here. You're the person we need to talk to about how you're not the person we need to talk to, but different one.
Hi there! That must
Nice.
be you, Ahoy, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
It's complicated.
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yue Hui, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface.
Ooh,
We were
nice.
among the first to gain approval. But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
I heard an
So,
explosion.
it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Something's
Not likely.
luring them in.
The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out.
Oh,
It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
I don't dare imagine what's going on inside the chasm.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know?
True.
So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner.
No, no,
Sir,
Paimon, no.
We need to consider
No.
it first.
We'll take it.
Hey, you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
When strange things like this happen, I'm included to think that Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin.
Ooh,
You'll
yes.
really regret it if you don't go, huh?
Yep.
Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trolls keep heading to.
Okay, time to hunt down some hilly turtles. What? I'll talk to you. Okay, it's you. Hello there. Mooning was the one who introduced me to this. Just forget the sheet of paper. I already know who you are just fine. The Mooning, all he does is put on affairs and write paper. Everything gotta follow this or that produce and all the trip. You know, stuff that makes you look important. I couldn't care less for that stuff. In any case, your name is already well known all throughout the Adventurers Guild. Never mind any of the other contributions to Leeway. I'm that famous? Of course, many new recruits at the guild have heard of your exploits on Dragonspine from Iris. Hehe, that includes me, you know. Piercing the frigid blizzards to open a path, discovering an ancient, forgotten kingdom beneath the ice and frost, reaching the perilous summit, confronting the great change that comes over the place with the moral form. The thing you've experienced, the obstacles you overcome, the truths you've uncovered can be summed up to one word: adventure. True adventure, precisely. Someone give me a compass. Someone give me a compass. Well, you really don't take praise well, don't you? And this isn't even mentioned in the great battle you have with the sea monsters on the Jade Chamber. I wasn't there to witness it, but mind you, but I haven't missed a single telling of the story. Well, thank you. Also, there's a story about us too? Of course, they are very popular in the city, you know. If you ask me, I'd say that Tea Master Liu Shu and Iron Tongue Taiyan are both good in their own ways, but I just prefer Iron. Don't worry, I get it. Iron Tongue Taiyan's style is definitely not for everyone. I do sometimes find that his choice of words and phrases feature too much slang. But as for Liu Shu, he takes a while to get going. You know, sometimes you're there for 2 hours before you start going, oh hey, is it pretty good? Some people like that style, but I find it uninteresting. And if you mean that to say this is just a story, it won't get stale. Let me just say this. It is for food or drink we were talking about, it would surely go bad if we wrap it up and cover it for a half a day without opening it up. Yeah. Oh, you alright? Oh, you alright? Something wrong with your throat? No, no, it's probably just case of too much information. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a bit too excited there. Didn't really consider if you were interested in what I was saying. Still, since you're here, are you here at the QCing BS? Did Mooning end up revealing some other information to you? Like don't touch the bedrock ski, there's nothing under the chasm, and won't help you, stuff like that repeats over and over. Mooning did indeed tell us all that. Well, he didn't scare us. Indeed, he wasn't doing that at all. Eh? So all things he mentioned are true. Well, Mooning is, in the end, a specialist hired by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Even if he wanted to hire for help, there's a lot of that he's not allowed to reveal in public, so he can only warn us, and thus in part that means of getting into the chasm to you in the roundabout way. In essence, when you say you shouldn't, you really mean that you can. Reverse psychology? That's a weird guy. What a weird guy. In any case, you also mentioned that he wrote you a certificate and told you to come find me. That note which you not carry means that you have the authorization to travel to the castle without any obstruction, of course, bearing any personal investment by the accusing. And the fact that he suggested that you find me means that I should tell you the way into the depth of the castle. Eh? That mooning. What it's worth, I apologize for all the covering up that we're doing, but trust me, we have very good reasons for doing so. While the thing that they dug up under the castle is truly abnormal, our investigation cannot be done with too much pomp and ceremony. This the people have alarmed. This is the accusing standing order. As such, we only function under the cover of no entry order. Secret gathered explorers and scholars to enter the chasm and conduct investigation. This is all to, if necessary, and where possible, stave off the crisis of fester beneath the earth. So all the people at the encampment were, that's right, they were all brought on as support staff. They're all pretty reliable, mostly. That you came here is also no coincidence. More than one big shot in accusing has already recommended that we enlist your aid, and honestly, we've little reason not to comply. In any case, it is also said that your aid is not necessarily difficult to enlist. Oh, doesn't that mean that we were tricked? Well, Paimon, time to leave. Well, see you then. Aren't we at least going to ask them what they're offering? Please wait. I was just passing on my superior's message. Those were her words, not mine. Let me take those words back, alright? Bye. Come on, this is the accusing we're talking about. They won't shortchange you for your aid. It's not as if I'm short on Mara or anything. Then why don't you just ask for something else this time? Well, if you could mitigate the safety hazard in the chasm, any underground treasures or valuable will be given to the one who discovered them. This is special privilege given by the accusing, just to the two of you. Really? No tricks now? Well, in that case, well, you see, the chasm is such a big place. Just imagine how much treasure there's going to be for one talking. Alright. Can we safely say that you're accepted this commission then? Alright, we'll do it for the treasure. Alright, here's to the new adventure then. Again, let me apologize for wasting your time on all these other things. Let's get down to business, shall we? If you wish to enter the castle, we first need to find an adjuvant made from a material known as loomstone. Only with it we can move the dart down there. Only those with vision can use the adjuvant, but considering that you can use elemental energy without vision, it's my guess that you should have no problem making use of that word. So where do we find this thing? It's in a warehouse to the south. The warehouse is well guarded, so it should be pretty secure. Just come back once you've got a hold of the catalyst. Okay, well, let's do this first because we need to go inside the castle. Let's do this mission first. Still don't know what to do with that thing. The loamstone. Anything else? We're back, you big liar. Me? What happened? No one was guarding the warehouse at all. And even they were wondering why no one was guarding that place. That shouldn't be the case. When I was guarding the place, the treasure hoarder wouldn't even dare come near it. Wait a minute. Who did you say was guarding the warehouse again? Me? Well, are you guarding it right now? Well, come on now. Which adventurer in their right mind would let themselves get tied down with such a boring task, am I right? Right? Okay, I get it. Don't want to stay in one place. Let's talk about how we'll undo the array instead, shall we? Alright. Okay, now what? Honestly, I'm not too sure about how the bedrock key works. Oh, so that thing. But you could start from looking into the cage-shaped geode elemental formation over there. What is that? That's what it is. These strange formations have been puzzling the Ministry for Civil Affairs for some time now. They seem to have grown up from the bedrocks of the chasm over the last 2 years, and their properties are very similar to those of the things underground. We say this because they can undergo some kind of disintegration when under the influence of the a monolith. Later, Huya Shanho's investigation revealed that they have been absorbing geo-elemental energy for the surroundings, slowly eroding the structure of the bedrock keys. It is a ominous phenomenon, almost like something is continuously trying to break the seal or array. We have to clear them out twice every month, but they will always grow back quickly, and they have only grown back quicker over time. Perhaps that thing below is growing restless, and that is why the Husing has sent us to investigate. Interesting. Perfect. Oh, so I need to do that each location. Okay, got it. You undid the binding of the bedrock key so easily. Guess we were right to put our faith in you two. I don't trust you now. I'm quite sure we just damaged public property. Mooning has already sent a report ahead of us, so technically the bedrock key were damaged before we arrived not afar. But that leaves 4 more than we need to handle. Yes, drawn a basic diagram that shows where 3 of the 4 are. I hope it will be used to you. Alright, I'll do it. I get it. As for the last one, honestly, I'm not very sure where that is anymore. After the miners were dismissed, there were a seepage of incident in the mines, causing the cylinder to be submerged under the waters. In any case, just settle the other 3 sites we'll set up after that and think of what to do next. Who's coming along with us? Not this time, I mean. I was originally assigned to guard the warehouse. I can't talk. Warehouse. But thanks to my slip up, I nearly let the treasure hoarders in there. Honestly, already in your debt for not reporting my error. Things you could get bad if Mooning catch me and put me on the trial of some errand again. So I'll just stand guard as I should for now. Still, I believe that the riddle will be no match for the two of you at all. Okay, I'll do it. There it is. There's one of it. Got one. Got two. Good enough.
Back off!
Good enough. Zoom. Oh, that's two. Okay, I can do two more. Okay, that's mine.
Right.
Here. Got it. I got it. Got another one. Good enough. Got it. Is there one more place though? A lot of atmosphere, I love it.
Allow me. Ha!
And we're good.
Picked the wrong test subject.
What did they do? Stop, please, stop, let us explain. Aren't you guys just a bunch of treasure hoarders? Turn yourselves in, there's nothing to explain around here. Vinlit Squad Leader Jumbo of the Chasm District, at your service. It's an honor to meet you. Okay. Oh, your most eminent flying companion? Hey, it's Paimon to you, mister. I apologize, I'm very sorry, but I think there's been a small misunderstanding here, so you're not treasure hoarders. Well, no, just the opposite. Well, you're not wrong to say that the area was indeed one of the treasure hoarders' lair. After the workers have dismissed, those weasels wormed their way in here. At first, they were just mining, smuggling some glazed sand crystals, and playing hide and seek with our patrols. And they would grow bolder as time went on, even occupying the old warehouse that the miners left behind. They even used the tools there to make their own cheap little trinkets to sell. Breaks my heart every time. What breaks your heart? Such rough trinkets can only be used to cheat first-time visitors to Leeway or some ivory tower scholars, and I'll bet that they'll try to get them on the market using low prices too. Perhaps even try undermining some legitimate brands. It's not like they've got any brand power themselves, right? That's true. I suppose it's a joke to poor taste to think that they make good more of this. That's why we came here to take care of the treasure hoarders who originally held this position before disguising ourselves as them and lying in wait. Well, that was a while back now. We had managed to ascertain thus far that one of their leaders in contact with a branch of Patui, and that they have maybe prepared a transaction involving dangerous items about a contract between the Patui and the treasure hoarders. Although we've foiled the Fatui's plot before, they maintain some strength out here in the wilds. Their professionalism and combat prowess are not to be underestimated. Indeed, we consider them opponents of the utter peril. If they were to team up with the treasure hoarders to go against us, it could pose a very tricky security risk indeed. Whatever the case, we're fully prepared for an all-out assault. We just need to catch them all in one fell swoop, and that's when we arrive. I mean, we knew that you were good, but we didn't think you were this good. You pretty much that word about half the people under my command. Of course, we were here for another reason. This is where one of the bedrock keys that hold up the 7-star array is located. We couldn't allow that to fall into the treasure hoarder's hands. Sorry. Ha, it's not a big issue. It was partly our fault for not recognizing you anyway. When order come down, we were to let you pass, but we never expected you to get here this quickly. Oh, this guy is pretty easygoing, huh? Does this mean we can leave? So just because I don't blame you, it doesn't mean that leeway laws won't. Sorry about that. Oh no, finish your sentence next time, will you? Let me see. Battery and assault, obstructing the Monolith in their duties, attempting to destroy the 7-star array and damaging premise. Even with the Monolith consideration, congratulations, You'll be offered food and board in leeway for an extra 5 to 10 years. Eh? Lawyer, please. That's right, give us nameless. Please let me finish. However, if law-abiding citizens or outlanders guests might use legal means to assist the Benelit in their duties, they can gain the reward and compensation due to them. This too is the law of this land. So don't worry. The fight previously was not utterly in vain. What do we get from helping you? Well, stolen goods should not be so casually moved, but if you are willing to aid us, any item that you may consider finding along the way, for example, a treasure hoarder's secret stash or something is yours to do with as you please. We also have some Mora on us, which I hope you won't mind having. It's not a lot, but we weren't counting on needing outside help like this either. So this means no jail time and treasures to be had, is that right? Yes. Alright then, you've got yourself a deal, mister. Lead the way. One moment. Alright, don't be so reserved now. I'm going to head to our rendezvous point to await further orders, catch up soon, or we'll act first. Okay, come on, let's follow. Hey! Come on, we're assisting with officer duties, and there's more to be had too. I'm not used to talking a lot, or reading a lot, so I need to get warm up again with talking a lot. I'll get used to it again once in a while. Okay. And done. Okay, one more? Probably one more. Should I walk back? No, I'm curious. What happens if I go to the chasm right now? I'm here. I'm in the chasm. Or there's a giant wisp. Right, I'll get this
Next
wisp.
on the agenda.
On there? Alright. Creepy.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Okay. Someone's been sleeping here, huh? Looks like it. Hmm. Oh, no one's sleeping here anymore. I'm supposed to open this. Ooh, secret area. Show yourself. I know there's someone inside. Oh, keeping tabs on you. Don't play dumb. Interesting. I've stumbled into someone's sleeping area. Hello? Shareholders, boss? Hey you! Yes you! Someone's familiar with this place like you could find what the urge long couldn't, I'll bet. No, well, I'll just wait for someone who can make them find it and get it off them. They call me the Quincy Kid, and no measly motley of the cousin miner is going to stop me, or I'll never show my face again up there. Well then, give me the thing. We'll take the minute's treasure, thank you very much. But you won't find it here. What you say goes, eh? You know, I thought all the running around would have made you look a bit tougher. Well, I'll give you a choice. You can give me the Helm of Warding, or you can give it to me after I've knocked your lights out. I thought you actually want to fight me. Oh, look who's talking big. Looks like you'll have to learn the hard way. Wanna fight? Okay.
Who's there?
Oh, you're tough. You're a tough guy.
Hold the line.
Next on the agenda, access denied.
Motion to compel.
Okay.
To ashes. Time for your arraignment. Incinerate.
Going down the monolith.
Ah,
Hi. Are you down there? Hello, we're fighting inside here.
for Rex Lapis. Covenant of the Deep. Rest and rebuild.
I'm stuck. Oh, it's stuck.
Motion to compel.
You're a tough guy. I don't know why we went down here, but oh well. Like,
Incinerate!
I believe this to a minor, I guess we just got over you here. Might not leave around here. Oh, he's gone. Bye bye. How about if I jump down here? Cool. I'll do other missions later. Let's just do this first. Let's finish this. We're back. The 3 bedrock keys have all been destroyed. Shh. What's up all of a sudden? What happened? Don't start. It's nothing much. Just that the earth shaking, that's all. Perhaps the mountain rocks are being destabilized by the loosening of the seal. Do you feel it? Not at all. You fly, so of course you don't. That's a good point. I guess it's just a matter of instinct. If you grew up in the mines since you were young, you know a thing or two about the language of stones. Wait, watch out! Whoa, the ground really is shaking. Paimon's having trouble standing straight. You don't stand at all. The shaking. Stop. Looks like it's over for now. Thankfully, we were above ground. If we're in the mines when it's an earthquake, hopefully Moon and the others don't blame this on us. But now, the seal array's power has been greatly decreased. We just need to deal with the last bedrock key. Let's go. Where is the last bedrock key? Over there. Here it is. Hello. Ooh, the secret one. I thought they're gonna fight, but never mind. And the seal is broken. Cool. Now I need to go there next. Tomorrow, probably. Very impressive. That should be the last one. With this, the array sealing the chasm was, I can't read, dissipated, and we can explore the area underground. That said, we should probably go and pay Muning a visit first. Not that he's going to do anything other than scold us, though. Okay, nope, we're gonna teleport there then. Are we gonna talk to him already, or are we gonna... Yep, we're gonna talk to him already. See? What did I say? You weren't guarding the warehouse as you should have at all. Really done it this time, Xinhua. How are you going to resolve this matter, huh? Are you going to take responsibility for the undoing the array of our own records, can you? Oh, you're here. So how are you going to explain destroying the bedrock keys? From the aesthetic point of view, this place looks better without them. You, alright. You're taking responsibility for this. As for the rest, well, wait for the accusing to make their judgment first. Don't you worry, Muning. Only get mad at people who don't care. Otherwise, he's just a worry rat, not a bad person. Well, let's leave this crappy temper aside. First, once you're ready, I'll round everyone up to follow you down into the mines. Our purpose this time is to reach the deepest level of the chasm, map it, and investigate the source of the anomalies. Yes, I almost forgot. Welcome to the chasm exploration team. If you allow me a bit of your time, let me introduce you to the team. This is Kidiv Kadiv, a scholar specialized called in from Semuru. His specialty are ores and biology. He's the exploration team leading man. Well, in scientific and financial matters at least. This is Jinwoo, who's in charge of safety. The repair and maintenance of any facility we use and our security is ensured by her. And this is Telinsin. He's a bard from Mondstadt. A bard! And why he insisted on coming down here with us. Also, perhaps discovering new allies once you get down into the mines, eh? Who knows? And last but not least, you have me, the super hands-on surveyor. My job is to help scout the way forward and draw maps, which I'll share with you all, of course. Well, please head over to the crane by the mines once you're ready. Originally, it was meant to transport goods, but it can also bring a few people up and down the mines, no problem. That said, since you have your glider, I suppose that you'll be fine even without the crane, eh? Okay, that was done. So I think that's a good fitting part for the stream. So like it's like back to streaming again because I missed like the whole last week
Ministry of
not
Civil
streaming.
Affairs.
So I need to get used to talking again. Need to get used to the schedule because of pushing back all of the things. I need to edit all of the episodes I did last week. So yeah. So thank you so much and bye bye.